Hi everyone, Fred from WyecoVideos.com. This will be my second video in my series on Quick Sale by IntelliSense, and I'll be showing you how to do your setup initially to get your program running the way you want it to. So let's get started. So when you first open up Quick Sale, you're going to be on the sales page, but since we're doing a setup today, we'll click on the little gear icon at the top and choose the settings page. And most of the items on this page are self-explanatory, like putting in your business name and your business address, default taxes, etc. Default document type I would leave as invoice and check as your default payment type unless you're getting paid by Visa or something. Set up your taxes. If you have more than one, fill in both rates. For your payment terms, you'll click on Customize Terms and you can add whatever you like for your payment terms. I usually choose Due Upon Receipt. And for your printing and email defaults, I would choose PDF for both your invoice and emailing and printing. And I'll show you how to customize your PDFs for your invoices. You'll click on this little button here. And down at the bottom, you'll see all these different ways you can customize this. On the Designs page, you have a series of different templates you can use. This one just happens to be my favorite. Color theme, you can change that to any of these colors. So if we went green or purple, I'm kind of a blue guy, so I'll stick with that. All the columns on the invoice, you can change what shows and what doesn't. If they're blue, they're going to show up. So in mine, I have the quantity, the SKU, the unit of measure, and the extended cost showing. Under logo and headers, you can change your logo to something from your photo album or clear it out altogether. Show the logo, blend it with the background, show your company name and address. Fonts and paper, and signature if you wish one on there. Under the email text, this customize email, you can write out whatever you want as the text of your email and add fields to it that come from your program. As you can see between the percent marks there, the client name will show up there, and down at the bottom, get Adobe Reader link. So if we wanted to add one of those fields, you can see what's available here. I won't add anything at the moment. Subject, your invoice from, and this will be your company name, and in square brackets, the project name. And under the email BCC, put in your email address. So you'll get a copy of the invoice or receipt back in your email. If you take PayPal payments and you turn this on, you'll fill in a PayPal account email address and it will show up in the invoice to your customer. And if he clicks on it, it'll go to PayPal and he can pay there and you get your money in your bank account. So that's about it for the settings. So I'll go to the Products tab and All Items, and I'll show you how these products are actually set up in the system here. So I'll choose the top one, and you can see it's got a name, an item ID, and I use that field for my quick code. The UPC, of course, is your vendor's part number. Your item type, you can set as any of these: service, inventory, non-inventory, a charge, or a note. Most of your products will be service items unless you're doing inventory control. If it's an inventory item, you will see down below on hand and minimum quantities. You can fill those in if you know what you have in stock and how many you need as a minimum. And when you're doing an invoice and you add a part to that invoice, that quantity, if it's set up as an inventory item, will be reduced, and you can send yourself reports on what you need to buy again. Now, an important one that I find is the group at sale. I usually leave that turned on because if you're walking through your job and adding the parts that you've done on this particular project, and you add a product and then farther down you add that same product, if group at sale is turned off, you're going to see 2 line items of the same thing. The totals are still correct, but it's just kind of confusing, so I would leave that one off. And if you want to make an item inactive, just turn it off or turn it on. And categories, this MP comes from my vendors file. It stands for Master Plumber. You can just choose whatever you like here, and it will be added. So up at the top of the descriptions of your product, you'll see a couple different fields here. This is the one you'll use the most. And that's about all there is to having your product set up. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to import your parts from your vendor so they show up in here without you having to do them manually. So if you were to do it manually, you would click on the new item at the bottom, fill in all the details, and then save it. And that's about it for setting up your products for now. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit a like or subscribe to my channel, and I will have some more up soon. Thanks again.